Good morning. Today is September 10th. It is 7:30 a.m. Central Time. So we got the PPI releasing right now. So I'm just got to my computer a little bit ago, but given PPIs coming, doing too much analysis probably isn't worth it. So we'll kind of look at just how things are shaking out with price action now that the numbers are released. But did a quick search on the queues for any dark pools that happen. Obviously Monday, Tuesday. We had the Monday one linked already, and so just looking at the um, the Tuesday level, and this is already marked on the charts, but just kind of showing it here. So we had 650. I call it 650.5. We had lots of transactions happening. Oh no, that's the SPY. So we had similar transactions on the Q. Here we go. Yeah, this 580.50 had about $500 million here, and then more at this 578, which was plotted yesterday, and I think they just added into that. And so mark that on the Qs. And so if we look at the daily here, really quickly before we start looking at the pre-market electronic hours action. So it's interesting to see the progression of the dark pools. We had on Monday we had kind of this closing, and then on Friday we had this one here, and prices shooting up, and then also we had this 23,800, which we marked yesterday, and so you can kind of see at this close prices pushing up, and then we had this 23865, which coincides with this 580.5 level on the Qs. And so up we go. So this is obviously a very interesting level for me to watch today for trading. Pre-market, yeah, we have been up. Yesterday, Friday, we broke the high, or not Friday, Tuesday, we broke the high of Friday. And so now we are pushing up towards, all-time highs here. So we'll just see what that looks like in a second. So that's quite interesting. And then I guess if we can look at the what do the numbers look like for PPI now? If things will load. And I would flash my financial juice, but then I didn't make the screen big, and I'm not trying to share my email with the internet. So we'll just see if TradingView can kind of load here. Um, I guess we can. Yeah, we'll just see what if that comes back there. Um, well, I guess that's not coming. So I guess while we wait for that, let's look at how indexes are kind of playing here. So we have we looked at the Qs. We are testing all-time highs. That's the last high to break. So that is probably coming. ES, all-time highs here. Russell, interesting. Russell isn't leading us this time. I think it's been leading us for up until this point, and now we're kind of lagging behind, which is quite interesting. But ES is leading us now. Um, but I think all-time high break, is within reach. But maybe the NQ gets there first. The Dow is super poised. I mean, look at that 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's going to break all-time highs here. That's you just yeah, that's happening. Um, and then we got the VIX kind of a little bit chilling right here, so that's fine. Dollars kind of consolidating after this little down move, so it's probably going to hang out here. We got Treasury note yields. Can't really break higher from Monday, so it's just kind of hanging out. We have our XX. Oh. Really? So we have our XLK. Is this true? This is true. Look at this. Um, yeah, so we closed here, and it looks like pre-market we're gapping up to all new all-time highs. So that's interesting. So yeah, NQs are definitely going to break highs today, I think. So everything is nice and bullish looking. And if we look at our mega cap tech, Apple's been really bullish after that event. We've kind of cooled off after see the down this dark pool level that we had on Monday. Nice push down. Look, and there we go. Maybe we continue going and kind of close that gap. So that is interesting. Um, Microsoft just kind of hanging out here after that down candle, so we'll see. Kind of barely broke the high of that, but it hasn't really quite gotten to this break and retest level that I want at 502. But maybe it barely got there and it's falling over, so let's see. But Apple's kind of cooling off. Microsoft is weighing us down. Amazon going after new highs. Pretty amazing. Google, man. Google is just going. Meta coming back to life here. It looks like we're no longer. I mean, you look at yesterday's action, we closed on highs. Pre market, we are mm, a dollar higher. Like we're at we broke. Maybe we just broke the high of Monday, so it looks bullish now. Nvidia, we're trying. We had a bunch of these dark pool levels to kind of go through during the price action the last couple of days, but now pre-market gap up. Now it kind of broke all of that, and so it looks like we want to go, which is interesting. So if Nvidia is back, obviously the NQs are going to go, and Tesla kind of a little bit gapping up, staying with this bullish motion here. NQs gapping up all-time highs. So yeah, the NQ is going to break all-time highs. I mean, this is just what it is. So there you go. So I think everything looks positive for tech going to the upside. Um, let's see if we can kind of see how the numbers shaked out here. Yeah, this is where I would have to use my GPT to kind of interpret all this. And so we will do that. Today's Wednesday. So mortgage rates, a little bit lower. Interesting. So month on month is a little bit lower than forecast, and prior year on year lower. Yeah. So I mean, I guess we'll double check what that really means for the economy here, but from a price standpoint, everything seems like we want to go up. So that's just what it looks like. I think going into today's trading, we are, and I guess we could look at let's look at Grok really quick. If we go to X, Super Grok, what does the current PPI numbers mean? The latest. Good old AI. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I guess while we wait on that, I guess I'll just look at price action here. Electronic trading hours. All right, so nice push up. And everything is kind of going up. We broke. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of breaking out here. I think obvious key level here is this 2400s. I think this might coincide with yeah, you got your previous month high. So here's your all-time high area. So we'll just watch that. I mean, we'll just see what happens. I guess given what's happening with the XLK and the Qs, I think we kind of break through that. But let's see. Obvious kind of pullback level for me is this 23,951. We've kind of launched out from that. Um, and I kind of like this support level here, which is kind of resistance for yesterday. So this 23,880s, let's call it. So I will put a little, I mean, I think I have a line there already actually. So yeah, so this line here is 23,883. So I'll be watching that for any pullbacks for longs. I think kind of a more shallow pullback to this key level, 23,950s for a push up. We'll see what happens at 24,05, 5 or 6. I'm not definitely not going to short right away. Just have to kind of see if we have weakness, but I think up seems to be the way to go. So you can't fight price, can't fight volume, and we just have to see a good place to kind of get back in. Maybe we sweep down here. We attempt to sweep that, and maybe we do sweep that and go back up. That would be a more shallow pullback area, kind of sweeping and then bouncing off of this, which will be good to mark as well. And then we'll see. But yeah, I mean, obviously, obvious direction is looking for longs. I guess we should also put this high if we can't clear that for whatever reason. Then maybe there's a short there. Very, scalp short. I don't see us following through to the downside, but hey, like you never know. We could have this push up and it's just a nice kind of sell off and maybe more of a price action like we had on last Friday or whenever. What day was this? Last Friday. Like given that we have more announcements and stuff tomorrow and maybe even rest of week actually, and then rate cuts the next week. Maybe we'll have more of this today. Not sure. So we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I mean, price says up, so I will look for up, and we'll just see how we go. When it comes to what Grok is saying for the numbers, dun, 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 inflation cooling more than anticipated, so that's good. I guess that's good for the economy. Uh, maybe neutral for lower rates at a higher rate of lower rates, anyways. Um, yeah, cut rates without stoking. Oh, okay. So I guess it's overall positive. So it feels like rate cuts are coming and everything seems to be cooling. So monetary policy is working, inflation is cooling, it's safe to cut rates, the economy is amazing, America's amazing. So there you go. Um, so yeah, things look bullish. I Yeah, it reinforces the soft landing narrative. Yeah, so it feels like everything is moving in the right direction from an economic standpoint. So yeah, I guess the direction is up. So I guess we'll see. We'll just have to follow price, look for a nice pullback, and it is what it is. All right, that's it for me. Good luck out there, and I will see y'all tomorrow.